Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today we're gonna have some fun building an application. I know we have been working on a little bit of nuance here, building that N8N, building the Docker container, building Olama. This is time for us to have some fun, build something, build an application. I'm gonna show you something. I've been working on building a particular application which the app is built using Lovable. Then in the back end, we have n8n Workflow, and we're calling n8n Workflow to execute something in the back end and bringing in Lovable. So let me just show you very quickly on that one. What I did is that I built an application. It says like, what do you want to build today? Like you have a dream project, you want to build an application, you need a Lovable prompt, you need something that you can learn, a step-by-step guide, as well as some knowledge base, because of the fact that every application requires knowledge base. So you can just type it up and see what happens. I'm gonna go to n8n Workflow. This is a simple workflow, but I'm gonna start execute and I'll show you what it does. It's executing, it's on the test mode, and then I'm gonna say I would love to build a world-class let's say task management application. Okay, that's it. Just have to do that. Once you do that, it goes back. If you go back to Lovable, it already received that request from our app, and then now it's generating, AI is generating stuff. So you can see here in this particular application, I'd love to build a world-class task management application. It came in from Lovable, and then it produced a lesson plan, to build this thing. So it kind of like created a nine step, as well as a knowledge base, as well as a Lovable prompt. Then it set the field because of the fact I needed to structure and organize. Typically, this is an easy step to do. And then I responded back to that application. So it responded back. Now, if I go back to my application, I should see that. I should see a lesson plan, build a world-class task management app with n8n. What do you need to do? Understand the basics of n8n workflows, triggers, nodes, and action. Fantastic. Learn the key n8n nodes, HTTP request, database, messaging nodes, explore AI app builder, interface prompts, and such. So you can see that it provides a lot of steps to you, like what are the things you need to learn. There is a guide, and again, you can check off this box. Okay, I learned this, something you can to some extent you can manage. You have a guide. What are the things that you need to know? Okay, step by step. Install and set up n8n on your Mac OS, because I'm coming from Mac OS. You know how it knows? It actually in Lovable, I can see, give me 1 second. In Lovable, I can see I'm coming from a Mac OS. This is the platform. So this is why it actually found out it's in a Mac OS. So fantastic. So it's going to tell you if you are in Windows or Linux. So it can tell you exactly where you are coming from. So it guides you. It's a very personalized guidance it will provide you. So it gives you a lesson plan, it gives you a step-by-step guide, what you need to do, study Lovable documentation, design your task management solution, and start using all open source. So I also have the prompt. I'm going to show you the prompt in a moment, what it does, as well as you can see the Lovable prompt. So it gives you a comprehensive Lovable prompt for task management. Build a world-class task manager application with the following features: user authentication and management, task creation, editing, deletion, task categorization. So all this detail comes into it. Again, it's coming from the AI side. And then it provides a knowledge base. The knowledge base is what should be the best practice. Understand Lovable's AI prompt structure, use n8n's modular workflow, all of those components. And because of the fact it's in my Mac, it will give you this. I also added why don't you rate your experience and provide some feedback and give a 5-star, and you can submit the feedback so we can capture some data points. So again, it looks very cool. we can all build it, and this is a very straightforward one. How did I build this application? I went to ChatGPT and I asked ChatGPT that this is something that I want to build and provide me a prompt. So I did not start doing the prompting in Lovable. I started doing the prompting in ChatGPT. ChatGPT actually provided the prompt. And once I got that prompt, again, I'll show you that in the next video, how to build a prompt using ChatGPT or Claude so that you can get a really good starting point. And then you have to modify. You can see that it was not fixed in one shot. I needed to do a few other things. Okay, it didn't work. You need to add the webhook. So I'm gonna walk you through on each one of those components. Let's go back to the N8N workflow right now. So in N8N workflow, you can see this is a very simple thing. I started with a webhook and I ended with a webhook. So webhook meaning that this is a post webhook. I am getting data from Lovable. So I'm getting data from Lovable. And if it was other way around, it would be a get. So you can pick and choose the HTTP method. In this particular case, it's a post one. And because I'm doing the test at this moment, so I have chosen the test URL. But once you are up and running fully production, then you can use the production URL. Then you copy this production URL. This is the webhook it actually calls. So if you look at my Lovable prompt, I told them that, okay, update the webhook to for the test webhook. And this is when I type something like here, it actually goes right into Lovable, into N8N, from Lovable to N8N. So this is how you can build this chatbot, integrate that into your website, and that just provides you the power of really AI. And you're building it. Again, we learned the components and the modules. Now you can start building. And we have done also a Lovable application, but without integrating with N8N. Now you can actually integrate with N8N. You can have multiple workflows. This is a simple one but you see that we're doing some formatting. You'll see that in a moment. So I got that. Again, what did I received? I received all the headers. This came from Mac OS because I'm in a Mac, and it shows you all the various details. Basically, it shows me the description of the chat is, I would love to build a world-class task management application. That's all I typed. Is that right? So I get that. So now if I go to the next one, because it's a trigger, so I don't have the left-hand side anything. I have an output only. Now let me go to AI agent. In AI agent, I have used the OpenAI chat model. You can use Ollama if you're running locally. If you have OpenAI API, and you can use that. Again, you just have to click that OpenAI account, set up the API, and go from there. And you can see there is the prompts. I'm going to show you the prompts in a moment, and how many tokens it used. It used about 600 tokens to build this one. And again, what are the things that we can get from that OpenAI? We got that OpenAI key. We're using the model 4.1 mini. You can use anything you like, but typically we use the cheapest one unless we need that large context window or research or some other mechanism. Go do particular function. Okay, now I also have something called a parser. The parser that I needed because I wanted to have the JSON formatted. See, this came in a text format, and I wanted to really have a really good format with each of the steps so that I understand that. Here is one thing that I have customized. Again, I don't know any coding. What I did, I asked ChatGPT, give me an input schema, and it did. It provided a schema, and I just used that schema to build this amazing output, like very structured output. Okay, so this is why I needed an output parser. Again, this is where I was struggling. just so that everybody knows, to build this video, it took me like about 4 hours to build it. Again, because I'm learning every single component. It's a very simple one. It's an easy one, but you get that small nuance issue, then you add something and it breaks, and you continuously add the stuff. But it's a simple one. Once you learn it, this has infinite possibilities. Let me go back to the AI agent. What did I do in the AI agent side? I actually created a again, you can go back to connected chat trigger node or define below, which is the custom prompt for the user. So this is the user prompt, and then I have a system prompt. Let me show you the user prompt. So in the user prompt, I took the JSON body description, which, let me just come back to that body description. In what does it give me? I would love to build a world-class task management application. That's it. I just get that piece here, and looks like that you are doing this. Again, I'll give you a complete lesson plan. It just gives you some of the components that if I have a interactive chat, I'll give this chat back to the user. Now, system user is more important because this is how I am going to create as well as provide all these solutions. Whatever the solution that I'm providing for my for this particular user. So again, you see there is a red already here. We gotta fix it. I'll fix it in a second. So you're a helpful assistant. You're an AI application builder coach embedded inside an N8N as an AI agent. So I'm using AI agent. I just provided all these prompts. I just asked ChatGPT. I went to ChatGPT and I asked them, okay, give me a proper prompt. Give me that proper output. All of those things were given to me by ChatGPT. So I'm just gonna remove this in plain English piece. Again, I already have that from the user prompt, but I will make sure that I have it here as well in the body description, and that's it. I just got that. So in written in plain English, I would love to build a world-class task management application. So this is fixed anyway. It was possibly I was hitting something with my hand, but it was fixed anyway because it did give me the proper response. So we're gonna try out with something else as well. Now, all of these things, I was having an error issue. It was blank. Then I asked that if you cannot generate output, return a valid JSON object with an error message instead of null. So this actually helped me troubleshooting. And now, how did I get that one? Again, I asked ChatGPT, give me something so that I can track the error. And all the error that I received, I copied and pasted, did the screenshot and provided to Claude. Claude gave me some guidance, but mostly it was, very silly and simple errors that we had to fix. Okay. Now, what did I do after the AI agent? Then I had to go to the edit field. What is that edit field means? Edit field is setting a parameter because of the fact that I needed to take the lesson plan, the step-by-step guide, the lovable prompt, and the knowledge base, because these are the 4 output items that I wanted to give the end user. What do they have to learn? And they can have a step-by-step guide they can follow through, as well as they have a lovable prompt they can cut and paste, and then it builds the application for them, and a knowledge base that they can provide in any of the applications, that anything that they want to use just as a reference point. Okay, so it just takes those data, provides output. Now I can use this output in my respond to webhook. I started with a webhook and I'm gonna respond to this webhook because at that time the whole thing finishes. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to my allowable. I will clean it up, make sure there is nothing there. Okay, there is nothing there. Okay, let's say I want to build an application to find the best universities in Bangladesh and choose my career objective, career goal, or map out my career goal. So you'll see that because I wrote that one, I want to see that in my Lovable. So before I click on generate my blueprint, I'm going to make sure that I'm listening. If you can come in here and you can say listen for the event, or you can just execute workflow, clean up everything, nothing is happening, is waiting for trigger event. And if you go in here, you'll see this is in the listening mode. So I'll generate my blueprint. As soon as I did that, you come in and you see that it actually, this is green, it received the request, and then it's going to my AI agent. It did the structured output. it went to the OpenAI chat models, it did the edit field and responded back. Let me see what did I got back. So I got building a career mapping and university finder app with N8N and Lovable. Fantastic, that's what I asked for. And this is my lesson plan. Understand the project requirement, finding best universities in Bangladesh. See, this is very, very specific. Like explore the data source and APIs from Ministry of Education, database, Open University ranking APIs, all of those things. So fantastic. So it would actually help me getting my knowledge with a lesson plan. It would guide me through the skills that I need step by step. Basic, you gotta learn the workflow, how to create it. Okay, then start building it and such. And then there should be a lovable prompt. Build a modern, stylish AI-powered application that helps users find the best universities in Bangladesh aligned with their career goals. This app must have following features: user input interface, blah blah blah. So you can see it actually, it's a mobile-friendly, responsive, and I can copy this thing from Lovable, and I'll go to a Lovable and start building it. Lovable, and I can paste that lovable prompt because it created a lovable prompt for me. So why not? I didn't modify anything, changed anything whatsoever, and then I'm gonna let it run and let's see what else that it built. Okay, it also provided me a knowledge base because of the fact that this particular knowledge base I need specifically to build any app with N8N and Lovable. So I wanted to keep that one as well. So again, what did I get? I get a learning path, I get a step-by-step guide, I got a lovable prompt, and I get a knowledge base. And if I want to modify something, I can actually make that modification in my N8N workflow as such. So again, you see this already built a career compass Bangladesh, and I told you that it's gonna start building a modern AI powered university finder. It works platform like QS World Ranking. Fantastic, really a good job on doing that. Again, what did I do initially? I just, in plain simple English, I wrote my ideas and I got these things back. So simple planner. Sometimes it takes a longer time. It would take you a longer time. You can see I had to iterate a little bit because I was thinking originally when I started the webhook. If you start a webhook, I'm going to show you what happens. So go to this workflow builder, and if you just start a webhook, and right away it gives you get. So you have to change it to post because you're getting in data from Lovable application, from the chatbot from your application, and then you can just start having that conversation essentially with that application and such. So I started building one at a time, executed one at a time, multiple tools that I used, and sometimes you don't need those tools, you can remove those tools. But if you need extra tool, you can ask for it. Most of the time you ask Claude or ChatGPT, they would provide you some sort of guidance. Or if you are building something, another important thing is that just go to YouTube and find something else, something a good one. Like let's say YouTube N8N Lovable. So I write those things first. Build a web scraper for LinkedIn. Okay, so let's say I wanted a YouTube videos on any scrape any website. Okay, good. And there is a bunch of different things that it actually shows how to do the web scraping. And then let's just click on this one. So this just shows you how to scrape some website again. Find
Hello,
something.
welcome to the
I'm just gonna put that on mute, and I wanted to show if there is any N8N workflow here. Yep, there are some N8N workflows. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get to see. It started a clicking and webflow, and again you're gonna find out a lot of things from, and you can just copy and paste. I think I showed it to you in another video. Let's say final workflow. I'm gonna get to that final workflow once. Yeah, see, when you see these workflows coming along, the final workflow, you can copy and paste that to Claude and ask that to give you a JSON file, and you can do that. And most of the time this team, you can go to this school communities and find those and get that N8N workflow anyway. So there is a lot of things you can do, reuse other people what they have done and now enhance them and contribute back. That's the whole idea. So we are almost building and finishing up this application. I'm actually using agent mode. Just so you know, agent mode provides a little bit extra. It gives a much smarter code editing. If there is an error, it fixes it. It goes, iterates on it quite a bit. So our application should be done and building the preview at this moment. Find your perfect university match. AI-powered university finder for Bangladesh students. Discover. So see, this prompt that I have to write, I don't have to write any of those things. I just got it. And again, it says study level, what desired study level, what you want to do, field of study, agriculture, a master's or bachelor's that you want to do, for example, and you want to stay in Dhaka, and find my perfect university. Whatever you like to choose, and there is a budget range. Let's say, okay, whatever, I'm just gonna go in the middle for this argument's sake, and boom, it gives me Buet, North South University, Brack University, and you can go and click on the detail and you can possibly see all these details. So fantastic. You see what I just did? I wanted to build something which will build stuff instead of unbuilding that application. So hopefully you all understand. We have shown you how you can use N8N Workflow, integrate back with Lovable using the webhook and the webhook response. Going back to our original thing, webhooks, this gets the data from your website or your application, and the webhook response provides back the data with all this process, all the workflow that you have put together. And then everything that you get back is really usable, like because of the fact, what in this particular case, I just used that prompt it built, and I copied and pasted the prompt in Lovable, and boom, Lovable gave me a mobile friendly, fantastic application. I can choose my field of study, desired subject, and choose the location. Let's say if I choose, let me see, computer science, bachelor's, if I choose Select, let me see what it gives me, whatever the budget range is, and I would say some, whatever, 3 of them, and then hopefully it will give me something good. I don't know, it just picks some random one. If there is something wrong, you have to start iterating. So most of the things are very simple and easy to do. Just if there is any error, you can ask here, or you can go to Claude and ask for it. That gives you a really good thing. So again, what we did, we built an application and integrated with N8N. In the next time, if you're interested, I can walk you through each of the node and configuration of each of the nodes. I've shown you here, but we can build from scratch. Okay, with that, thank you very much for listening, and hopefully you guys are having fun. And if you want something else for me to build, let me know. Typically I learn it and then I show you how to do it. You can do it as well, and I'm looking for everybody's contribution. Let's build something amazing. Thank you.